Good evening and welcome to Ireland Till I Die, not THFC Till I Die tonight, as the mighty boys in green head over to somewhere in France to to actually put to bed the Terry Henry handball and actually stuff some French legs down them Frenchy
French
mouths.
frog.
Yeah, French front legs.
Actually,
But Philip,
I see
are we?
the thing there.
Yeah,
The caption. The caption. Thierry
mm,
Henry is a fill in the blanks. Answers on the postcard, please. How many
uh,
years ago was that? Oh, we still can't get over it. I mean, it's oh, 10
I
years ago,
know.
12 years ago.
I know.
Oh,
The lads are in the tunnel at the moment. I just want to do this for this young man, see if he will pop on. You never know. He might do. He might not. But let's see who's in the chat. We've got the Irish Hotspur. Big up, Dave Harris.
hey, Dave.
He says, you're
You're
late, Tron.
on
Yeah, I
Sunday.
know. I'd be late from my own funeral. I really would. And he says, did you watch Kenny's pre-game interview? Jesus, he wouldn't motivate you to scratch your ass. I did. It motivated
You know,
me to do something else, to be fair. But but see there, it's been played in the where's it been played tonight, Philip? It's not being played in the normal.
PSG ground. No, the Parc de France has been kitted out for the rugby. This is
Mm,
in whatever PSG it's called. And
yeah. And
even
this is the
Kenny
team
looked
of
like
the yeah,
Bonnie,
this is the team here. Bazzuno, Duffy, Egan, Collins, Colin, Knight, Brown, Mahobe, Stevens, Abida, and Obi Benny. What do you reckon, Philip? Is that a team to really beat these French frogs?
do you want my honest opinion?
No.
Or my behind tinted glasses opinion?
I want your green tinted glasses opinion.
We win 6-0.
Good man. There you
Do
go.
you want my real opinion? We lose 6-0.
Yeah, if that's the case, Kenny's out tonight. I actually checked the odds, Philip, right? Ireland are 11-1 to beat France tonight.
That's a good bet, actually.
It is actually. So get over down to the bookies.
Yeah, yeah.
I must admit, I like the French. I give the French fans something, Philip. They are very passionate about their football. They're like us. You got to give the fans credit.
They'll probably start a demonstration outside if they lose. Probably burn the team bus or something.
I mean, look at that. That is. I wish we do that at our ground at the Aviva. Have the flags flying and really get behind. But mind you, Stephen Kenny's in charge, so he wouldn't.
No, the French do a good show now. I have to say.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Really
Dave's asking Philip, "Are you going on Sunday?"
Oh yes, I'll be up on Mount Everest with the rest of you.
Yeah. I am officially knowing it now. If I die walking up to the seat, Dave and Philip and Jay, whoever, the channel's yours. Right. So I'm just videoing me. I just want you to video my last breath of saying something about the match or slagging off Stephen Kenny.
Well, I can see you struggling up to the last row with the very back row of the thing and planting the Spurs flag down on the back of there. I made it.
Yeah, and the Irish one. I tell you one thing. I cannot. Stephen Kenny for me does not get me excited at all. He really doesn't.
No, I should hope not.
Philip,
I should hope not.
The anthem's playing, Philip. The anthem's playing.
You missed that one. I should hope he doesn't get you excited, Dermot. I'd be very surprised if he did. Can you hear me? Testing. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm talking away here.
The anthem's our anthem's playing. Be quiet.
I tried my volume turned down. I can't hear it.
I'm listening to it.
Oh, that's all right. That's okay. Actually, I like the French national anthem. It's very get up and danceable too. It's a great anthem. There's a good few fans out there, isn't there? Dun, 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 dun. It's the most bloodthirsty national anthem there ever is. If you listen to the words of it, unbelievable what they're talking about.
Come on, boys, let's beat the French.
Oh, you are behind me. I'm on the French national anthem now.
I will sod that.
Oh no, I like the French anthem. It's very good.
I'm going to have to put it on now, Philip. Now I'm going to have to listen to it now because you told me to. I don't know.
There you are now.
Can I just say, Philip, right? The going through the players, right? They all look shit scared. All them French
The French
players have seen the lads, right? They've seen them all pumped up after our national anthem being played, and all the French players look shit scared now. And then they see Stephen Kenny, and they're
could
thinking,
have
right,
fooled me.
they see
He could have
Stephen
fooled
Kenny.
me.
What fool you for what?
Stephen Kenny's there, probably putting his tin hat on, getting into the trenches. You know.
Yeah.
Stephen Kenny's interview was all the enthusiasm of a man who was going to the electric chair in about 10 minutes' time. You know, he just.
Oh dear.
Anyway, here we go.
Stephen
I'm probably about 30 seconds ahead of you, so
Right,
I'll stop whenever I'm starting. I'll stop at 0. You starting.
Yeah, and what I'll do is when you tell me to start, then I'll start the clock here.
Yeah, that's it.
Here comes the lads now. Look at them.
Who's
Treat
the
that
bench?
flag. Them French players. Treat that flag with respect, lads. That's a lovely flag. Don't care what you do to the French flag. Just treat us. France are playing a 4-2-3-1 formation.
Right.
They're probably one on strike for that as well. To be fair.
I wonder who the one up is. Giroud's the one up front.
Yeah, Giroud is the one up front, Philip. But it's not a bad look. I don't know. I hope we win tonight. I really do. I'm really. Dave is watching. I know you know I'm delusional half the times, right? But tonight I'm extra delusional.
Only half the time.
Yeah, VAR man's from the referee and the linesmen are from Switzerland. The VAR people are from Germany.
Right. Are they sponsored by Specsavers by any chance?
Yeah, and Ireland are playing the 3-4 or they're playing the 3-5-2, I think. But it sets up as a 3-4-3. Collins, Egan, Stevens, the back three, Duffy, Mulby, Cullen, Brown in the middle, then Obi, Knight, Aiha, and I can never pronounce the lads up front. I can never can't get my tongue.
Benny.
Yeah. Oh, Benny. I can never get my teeth around his name.
Yeah, I think his mother had trouble doing that as well. Obagama, the other fellow plays for Norwich. Obagama. I'll never get his name right.
But there's look at Giroud. Look at Giroud. He was hiding. He was hiding his face. He didn't want to see Stephen Kenny. He got all excited. He did. I would say big up to Dan Davenport. Hi, Dermot and Phil. Big up, Dan. Okay. How are you doing, sir? I did send a link to Mr. Harris if he wanted to join us, just to, for the crack.
Oh, yes.
Here's the lads going into a huddle. Now, what do you think the lads are saying in this huddle? Now, whoever scores the first goals, the rounds are on me.
No, I'd say one of them says, "You know a good club we can go to afterwards, lads." Down our sorrows.
No, we're going to win tonight, Philip. We're going to win. I'm telling you, we're winning.
Okay. Oh. Hang on now. I'm going to stop it. Hold on. Now, we're off.
Right. Have you paused yours?
Yeah.
Okay. My Mbappe is captain for France tonight.
Mbappe?
Yeah.
Is he? Nice.
Yeah.
Ireland kick off anyway. So.
Yeah, I know that. I can see that. Ireland in white and green shorts. France are in blue, white and red. And it's off and underway. Here we go.
Right. Now.
We're off now. Ireland on the attack. Free kick referee. Yeah, he's giving it. Well done.
Right?
Yeah, well done. See? They've done something well, the lads. Look at them. Give them a yellow card.
Rabiot, he's the guy that refused to come to Spurs a few years ago.
Yeah. They did ask me, why are we doing an Ireland watch along? And to be fair, Philip, I can actually see a point.
Yeah, well, sure. They're watching Coronation Street.
Yeah, that's what Stephen Kenny's doing on the touchline. He's watching.
He probably has his iPhone there. He's catching up on Emmerdale or something,
Yeah. Big up, Dave says, free kick already. Duffy, get that big head on it. I agree with you. Come on, Ireland. Let's score an early one here. Oh, it's going in. Ooh. In again. Out. The French are struggling. And the French are just calmly look at that. Oh, mistake by the goalkeeper.
Only for him, that would have been a 1-1 draw in Dublin.
Yeah.
Save he made at the end.
Go on. We can.
Oh, look at this.
Ireland
Good
are at it.
start.
Come on. Good stuff
Yeah,
from
well, it's
Ireland now,
1
Philip.
minute 20 seconds on, and France haven't crossed the halfway line. Now they have.
Yeah. No, they have now. Stephen Kenny, he got all excited there for a whole minute.
Yeah, that's what they say in this press conference. Well, we held them for the first 90 seconds.
Yeah, we did very well.
We did better team for the first 90 seconds. You know?
Yeah. Oh,
good tackle.
It was a very good tackle.
Well, as your man Corporal Jones used to say in that old thing in Dad's Army, they don't like it up them, you know?
Yeah. I swear to God, Philip, though, I still think we should play the way. I know football. Oh, Jesus.
All right, it's all right.
Well done, Bazzuno. I always say playing the Jack Charlton way is always the best way Ireland to play.
Well,
and I know football's different, Philip.
Success at.
Yeah. Here comes France now on the attack, on the wing. Dembele, what can he do?
Dembele.
Goes one way, goes another.
Oh,
good save from Bazzuno. Well done. That was from Rabbit. Well done.
Rabbit had a shot there.
Yeah, Chaz and Dave did a song called Rabbit.
That's right. Yeah, Rabbit.
A lot of rabbits. I love that song, actually, to be fair.
Yeah, I like Chaz and Dave.
Here comes Ireland playing out from the back. Oh, go on. If we get a point here, Philip, and say something out of tonight, and are we still in the hunt for the runners-up spot if we get a result here tonight?
Yeah, I mean, if we get a point tonight and Greece beat Holland, we're ahead of Holland by a point, and we beat them on Sunday. If we have to get something out of the game tonight, we don't get something, we were out of it, I think, you know.
Yeah. And people are asking why is Dermatron doesn't like Stephen Kenny, because I've never have done since the day he was appointed.
Pace of this boy.
Oh no, Giroud. Good tackle by Duffy. Well done.
Great block.
Great block.
Shane Duffy hasn't played much football.
No, he hasn't.
It's just Griezmann still has pace.
It does.
Also, Griezmann would be a good fit for Spurs. Should have bought him at some stage.
Yeah. Come on, Ireland now. Here's Ireland now. First corner of the game goes to the French.
He's got rid of the pink hairstyle. I mean, Dublin.
He has.
Oh, what a miss. Oh, the maestro himself.
Yeah, Bazzuno completely missed it. And Mbappe.
Mbappe.
Now, there's all the PSG. Is that Ricky Villa at the back there?
I thought it was, but it's not. No, it's like him, but no, it's not. It's not.
Oh, what was Bazzuno? Oh,
no, it wasn't Zuma. It was the number 9 heading the ball out of his.
It was
his hands.
The number 9. Who's the number 9? I tell you now.
Zuma should have called to my ball. You know?
Yeah.
See, Bazuma now playing in the championship. Is he going to be as sharp as he was? Oh,
who knows? Who knows?
But what do you think? A big buck Saudi now, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. I tell you one thing, Philip. First 5 minutes, I've been quite impressed with Ireland, actually.
Well, we're still in the game. That's probably, you know.
We've got Ellie in the house. She says, the Irish lass is in the house, and I like your new scoreboard. Very, very plush. Come on, the Republic of Ireland. This isn't the new one, Ellie. This is the one that... Oh, there he is. He was thinking what to have for dinner. That was Kenny. No, this is the one that we've used all the time. Just judged it up a little bit, but the new one is coming. It's just a bit. It's a bit like our new scoreboard is French. It will come when it's ready. So it tells me. It's still on strike for some reason. Ireland on the attack.
No.
Go on, and it's gone out. Oh, lovely. Nobody there.
I'm trying to figure out, is it a full house or is there a lot of empty seats?
No, it is a full house, Philip.
Is it?
No, I tell you, there isn't. There's a few empty seats.
Tell, you know, if the seats are full or not sometimes.
Yeah. Do you know one thing about Stephen Kenny's side that I don't like? They don't press as much as, say, Martin O'Neill's sides and teams like that, Philip. And I think we're at our best when we press teams.
Yeah.
Or Mick McCarthy's side.
You press a team like France and they break the press and you're done for, you know, and they're good enough to break the press.
look, friends here are playing. I want to ask you a question, and Dave, if you're watching, get your answer in as well into this as well. Should we have stuck with Mick McCarthy instead of bringing Stephen Kenny in when we did?
Yeah, I think that was a silly move, moving them sideways after 2 years. I think we should have kept Mick McCarthy.
Would you take him back again if the job came available?
I don't think he'd be back for the third time now, to be honest. But like I said earlier, I think an ex-player like Robbie Keane, who earns his corn out in Israel now, might be a good fit for the Ireland job in a year or two's time.
Yeah.
At the end of this
campaign on the ball. Mick McCarthy and Roy Keane, the new duo.
Oh yeah, I can see that happening. Yeah, I can see that's a really made in heaven, that one.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, if they were on the touchline, the cameras wouldn't be on the pitch; they'd be on the dugout the whole time to watch the fights.
There's Bazzuno. There's Mabapai. Ireland playing it out from the back.
Yeah, so far so good. Anyway, it's
yeah, I tell you, I've been quite impressed. We don't seem to be scared of where we're playing. We seem to be not letting the occasion get to us.
Well, the thing about it is that no one's given us a chance, so they can play with a bit of freedom because, if you lose this game, so what? You're expected to. So
we're not going to lose it, though, Philip. Get this losing mentality out your head. We're going to beat the French tonight.
No, I'm saying that. They're not if they go into a game they're expected to win, there's pressure on you. There's no pressure on them tonight because they're not expected to win.
Well, look, we should have beaten them we should have beaten them at our own when we played the first game.
Anyway, so I mean that save at the end from Nathan Collins, that was unbelievable. It's nearly as good as Venom save at the weekend.
Yeah. Ellie says Mabapai won't want to mess with the Irish like the cheat Henri did. Oh, don't talk to me about that cheating French. So and so. Yeah, the French are good at this, just keeping the ball, aren't they, Philip? Though.
Are they? Listen, they haven't been in 2 World Cup finals on the trot for nothing. Now they're the number 2 side in the world. So that's a good they are.
How do you think Ireland's set up, Philip? Do you think it's a 5 at the back, 3 midfield, probably 1 up front? Would you think?
I think it's 5 at the back when France have the ball, and 3 at the back when they haven't.
Yeah.
The front backs are moving up.
Yeah.
But
here comes France. Oh, France on the attack. Mabapai, what can he do? Jiggering. Oh, back to Mabapai again. What's he going to do? Oh, well done. Oh, come on, guys. Oh, Mabapai. France on the attack. I swear the French are scared of us, Philip. Look, they can't even. They're trying to keep ball all the time.
The French nation are so arrogant; they don't get scared of anything.
No,
the French think they're better than everybody. That's the truth. They do, honestly. They're really clever.
Do you know what? Themselves. Do you know what we're missing in this team? Is a Roy Keane type player, Philip.
Yeah, and a striker,
and a Robbie Keane or a John Aldridge or a Paul McGrath. Can you imagine if we had a Paul McGrath and a Roy Keane and a John Aldridge or a Robbie Keane up front and a Patty Bonner?
If you look at the teams our team are playing for, there's nobody really playing for the top teams, which was always the case in the past. We had United players in there, with Liverpool players in there. That's not happening anymore.
No,
because those teams are buying foreign, and the young lads aren't getting a chance. That's why Ferguson fresh air coming through.
Stevens with Ireland have started very well, actually. I have to say, Philip.
Okay. They're not overawed by the occasion yet, anyway.
No, 10 minutes gone on the right-hand side. Go on.
Good ball.
Ooh. Ireland on the attack. France fallen. Oh, Jesus, not this going back, Clark. We're so used to Ange ball, when players start passing backwards, we get frustrated with it.
I know, honest to God.
Oh, for God's sake. Forward. Going out for an Ireland throw-in.
Yeah. Oh, look, he's got the, what's he called it, the Odogi hairstyle, that fella.
Yeah, see, Destiny's getting around. See, the big game next Tuesday, Scotland are playing England in Hampden Park, Philip.
It's only a friendly though, isn't it?
I know, but I didn't think them games still went on.
Yeah, well, they have to play 2 internationals, so I think they got a competitive match lined up this weekend. They probably have.
Yeah, I at halftime I've got all the games that are happening with the home nations. Or tomorrow when we do our build-up show, comes Ireland on the attack again. Ireland playing well, have to say.
You just hope that if France do score, it won't deflate them, you know. And they're playing with a good bit of confidence at the moment. That's a good run.
It is a very good run. Oh,
free kick to Ireland.
Free kick to Ireland.
Now
book him.
Book him for that. You get booked in the Premiership for what you just done there. Threw the ball away.
Yeah. Book him. Go on, book him.
Was it Papasaga booked for that against Bournemouth?
Yeah.
Doing that.
Ireland win another free kick here. Colin over it now. Is he going to bring it in for Duffy to get his big head on it? Ireland now. Colin pointing one way to the other. Go on, guys, now. Oh. Yeah. They swept it out. Oh, there's Duffy with his big head on it. Oh, unlucky.
He's too far behind there.
Yeah.
It's good play by Ireland. Good control.
It is.
I don't put it back to the goalkeeper. No, he didn't.
Oh, look at that bit of me. Go on, you boy.
Look at the pace.
Go on. Oh,
good efforts. I tell you, this is good stuff.
It is. I'm going to call him Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's very good. He's very pacey.
France breaking down the left.
Yeah, Mbappe. It just seems to be him all the time, Philip.
No, Griezmann's been on the ball a good bit as well, and Giroud. There's a shot blocked.
I don't think the French. I think the French were a bit shocked by the way Ireland have started this game.
Nah, I don't think so. I think they'll take it in their stride. I mean, these guys, they know that nothing will ruffle these French guys really, unless they go one behind. That might wake them up a bit. But no, I think they're just sizing things up. They're sussing our defense out here now. That was a little bit naughty.
That was a good tackle.
I'm sorry, ref. I'm sorry he hit his ankle. I was aiming for his head.
Do you know what? Mbappe went down and clutched the other ankle. That's the comical
bit. It's the one he wasn't holding his face.
Yeah. I tell you, Giroud's a very good striker as well, Philip. He's done very well wherever he's gone.
Even though he knows who he played for, we can't give him too much credit.
No. But Griezmann now for me, he'd be a player I love at Tottenham.
Yeah, I know. I said that earlier. I'd love to see him play for Spurs.
Free kick to France going in. Oh, the keeper doesn't know where it is. He did.
He's not filling me with confidence as much as he usually does, Basuma, tonight. That's 2 mistakes now he's going to make.
Yeah.
Here's another one.
Gone out. It's gone out for a goal kick. Let's see it now. The free kick comes in. Again, it's the Duffy put him off, I think.
Yeah. Well, no, he let bounce up off his shoulder.
Yeah. But do you think Duffy might have put him off, Philip?
Yeah. Well, it was a good bit away from him. It wasn't that close.
Yeah. But anyway, Ireland now. 15 minutes gone, I tell you. If anyone said to me, 50 minutes gone, you've been 0-0, I would have taken that as a with anything.
Now here we go again.
Here comes Obi-Wan Kenobi. Look at him. Waving his Jedi
ball.
magic. Ireland are playing like Jedis. They're playing like they're all Luke Skywalkers. They're telling the French they can't play. Lovely little interchanges as well.
Yeah, I just like to see it going forward a bit more. Some of these are sideways and backwards, That's good. That's a good ball. Right there. The idea was right.
Yeah. Dave agrees. It's not a bad 15 minutes. It isn't.
No, not bad at all.
He's kept his job for 15 minutes more anyway, in my book.
You'd have him swimming the channel back to Ireland on tomorrow. You wouldn't give him a seat on the plane.
You and Dave both know I've been dead against this appointment since the very start, and I'm standing by it. When you two said, Dermot, give him a chance. Give him a chance. He's going to bring the kids through. Nope, don't want him here. Doesn't fill me with it. Oh, it's Obi-Wan Kenobi. Go on, Obi-Wan. Go on. Go on. Have a shot. Have a crack. Oh, it's gone out for it. Oh, unlucky. Seriously, though, Philip, why do you think I'm wrong about Stephen Kenny? What am I not seeing what you and Dave are seeing at that time?
Yeah, but hang on. We said that way back. Not recently.
No, but I meant, what did I miss?
You didn't miss anything. We like to give everyone a chance in the game. If they give them a few games to find their feet, if they don't do it, then we'll criticize them. I don't think he's the right man for the job now, but I'm realistic enough to know we haven't got the money to attract a decent manager at this particular moment in time. So we're stuck with him. That's it.
Tell Roy Keane we're paying him Guinness and chips.
That's a foul.
Yeah, and we'll let him headbutt. That was a free kick. And we'll let him headbutt anybody from the FIA he doesn't like once a month. There you go. Take that as a contract. I'd love Roy Keane as our manager. He'd shake it up a bit.
Yeah, I don't think the FAI would ever appoint him.
Martin O'Neill, would you have him back?
Well, I know Roy Keane was assistant manager, okay. Martin O'Neill's been out of the game too long. I think you need someone that's, current. Because trends do change. I think he's probably a bit long in the tooth as well. So
yeah. Dembele out from Ireland. Griezmann down to Dembele. Gets the cross in. Oh, well done. Well defended, guys.
The pressure from France.
There is. Oh, what a goal.
Chucheme, what a goal.
That's it, Kenny. That's it. You're swimming back to Ireland now. I don't care. You're not deserving a flight back after that.
There's no stopping that one now, to be honest. That was a good goal.
It was actually, to be fair. Could we have defended better, Philip?
Let me have a look at the replay and see how the ball came out. He was standing pretty much unmarked 25 yards out. So, let's see the replay here.
What's Duffy saying there? Are they checking it on VAR?
It's a header out, actually.
Yeah. Are they checking this?
Yeah. No, they can't. Nothing wrong with that. Mbappe made it. There's nothing we can do about that. That's just a good goal.
I'm not saying it was a great goal, but
no, there's no VAR check on that. Not unless something happened 5 minutes ago that they're looking at. Really, a bit like Madison at the weekend, starts it outside the post and brings it in.
It was a hell of a. Keeper nearly got a hand in it as well.
I don't think he would have done any good if he had. Power of that.
Anyway, France won. Stephen Kenny won out now 0.
And for once, France actually scored without the aid of a hand.
I know. We put the kiss of death in it, saying that we were playing well for 15 minutes, and then look what happened.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I hope now that they don't fold.
No.
Worry is now France will get the bit between the teeth now.
Yeah, they want to make an impression. Here's Obi-Wan. Go on. That's a free kick now, referee. Now show me a yellow card. Book him now. There we go. Well done, referee. And he's going, why are you booking me?
What, me, ref?
Yeah.
I only chopped him off at the ankles. Nothing wrong with that.
Remember where you are. We're in France. The guillotine still works.
Yeah. That'll be your next thing, Stephen Kenny for the guillotine.
Well, that's not a bad idea. There you go. Yeah. In the middle of Dublin, what do you reckon? It'd be a bit dark there.
Yeah, funny. I'm going to put the lights on here.
Are you in mourning because we're losing?
No.
Yeah. If you are enjoying this watch along, Ireland with a free kick very quickly. In from Duffy. Ooh. Can Ireland recycle it? Headed it back again. Oh, offside. Offside.
Yeah,
If you
they're
are
offside.
enjoying this, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscription button, and pick up your memberships as well. If you do, you get a dinner with Philip Brady as he sings all the greatest hits from the Green Grasses home to the Irish Rover. So there you go.
21 minutes gone. Anyway, 1-0.
No, here comes France again. Go on, just if you can tackle them, just hack them.
Don't want to get a yellow card against any of these lads because they'll play on it.
Oh, of course,
you can imagine. Say Duffy got a yellow card now. Next tackle he makes, the French try to do a 45 rolls to get him sent off.
Right, I want to put you in Stephen Kenny's head, Philip. Right, as manager.
No thanks.
Well, talk to him in as France are on the attack. Dembele, what can he do? What can Ireland stop him? No. Are France going to go 2-0 up here from Rabbit? No, out again from Ireland. Well done, guys. Right, you Stephen Kenny, you're on the touchline. Well, 1-0 down, Philip. What are you thinking, and what's your plan that gets back into this game?
Just keep playing the way we've been playing. There's nothing wrong in the way Ireland have played. It's not as if France have been peppering the goal with shots. They've had one shot and they scored from it. Maybe two shots and they scored from it. For the second one, no, I'd change nothing at the moment. There's no need to. And plus the fact we haven't got any players on the bench to change it anyway, so we're stuck with what we got more or less.
Yeah, the bench. I'll bring the bench up actually. It's a very. I wouldn't call it a
weak. Go on, say it. Weak.
I wasn't going to say that, but that's the bench there, Philip. I mean, it doesn't really fill you with confidence, does it?
Aaron Connolly, fair enough. Hendrick passed it. Small bone, good player. I'd have been playing. Lenihan, don't know who he is. Keane, Ibosele, no. Manning, don't know who he is. O'Shea, I played for Burnley on Saturday.
McLean.
Jane McLean passed it. McGrath, Travers, goalkeeper, and Kelleher, goalkeeper. There's about 3 players on that you can rely on. I say small bone, O'Shea, and possibly Connolly. After that, forget it.
Yeah. Hendrick is David's favourite player. If anybody wants to know, he loves Hendrick. Hello.
Yeah.
There's an injury here to Giroud.
Giroud.
He's down. He's chucked his boot off in protest.
Oh God.
What happened here?
Let's see what happened there.
Now.
No, probably looking for a penalty for us.
A VAR going to look at that, Philip?
Someone together. That's no penalty. But then again, this is France at home.
Yeah. I think they are looking at it.
There's nothing come up on the screen. No, actually, no one near him. That's not a penalty.
No, he
I'll tell you,
fell
that's
over.
A penalty.
Yeah.
If that's a penalty, I don't know.
Yeah. So anyway, Hendrick is Dave's favourite player, and Dave raves about him. He thinks he's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
As we know, Philip, he doesn't.
He never shuts up about him. He's always saying how great he is.
Yeah, he wanted a bit of his hair as well, like Harry Kane. One game.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, he wanted to clone them, Harry Kane and Hendrick as one player. Can you imagine that?
Harry Kendrick.
Harry Kendrick.
Harry Kendrick. He's going off, Giroud. Shucks. Well, there's Fred. Fred's in the front row there. See him. Can you hear me, Dermot? You're frozen again. Anyway, continue on. Dermot's frozen like the Irish defence did. Now, who's coming on? Liliane Thuram coming on for Olivier Giroud. Not a bad substitute to have. This guy's even bigger than Giroud was. So what have we got? 26 minutes gone almost. Ireland with the ball in their own half, going long. And Intercepted by France. Stephen Kenny's relatives probably hacked you Dermot there, did they?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, it's the same problem I've had before, Philip, and I just can't get to the end of why it's doing it.
Blue
It,
screen.
yeah, it's really starting it's really starting to pee me off now.
No, oh, good play! Come on, Ireland. Now a chance.
Sorry, I will get the score. I will get the scoreboard back up in a minute, guys. I do apologise.
Good defence by France there, forcing him wide.
What we 20? Hang on. So let me get it up. So, yeah, 27. Right, sorry.
Netherlands are 1-0 up on Greece.
Yeah, see that, Philip.
Slovenia 2, Northern Ireland 1. Denmark just went 2-0 up on San Marino.
Wales
and guess
0-0.
Guess who scored the first goal for Denmark?
Who? Højbjerg.
Yeah. Mind you,
Well,
they're only playing San Marino, so I think I nearly scored against San Marino.
Yeah, that's true. You would do, Philip.
Here's what
there you go.
There's me watch talking to me again.
Yeah, there you go. We've got
now,
the scoreboard back up and running.
No.
Hi, Philip. Hi, Philip and Frozen Dermot. Yeah, I'm back. I just have to let it go. And good evening, and a good evening to Frozen Dermot. Yeah, let it go. Just let it go.
Let it go. Let it go.
Let it go.
The hottest day of the year, and Dermot gets frozen. Yeah, no. Stevens
anyway,
is down.
Steve is down. The referee's calling over. Saying to him, Giroud's saying what takeaway he wants. The French man said, "Look, I'm offering either French legs or French fries. Take your pick." And there's Stephen Kenny saying, "I don't want either."
Well,
he does a lot of pointing, Stephen Kenny. I wonder, did he go to the same school as Eric Dyer went to for pointing?
Hardly, because he's about 20 years older than him.
But it might have been his teacher or something. Maybe that's where Dyer got it from. You know.
Yeah.
My Magpie's saying, "Look, you tell that French manager I'm in charge. I picked the team. I picked the tactics. He's just here because he looks good. So you tell him
that." I think that's probably the way it is in France anyway.
Yeah.
He seems to run everything else.
Stevens is back up and running. The trainer's telling him
what he called.
Yeah, they're taking him around the touchline, and the trainer's telling him, "Look, I'm sorry, Stevens. Look, it's French frogs tonight for dinner. Sorry, lads, no chips." He's not very happy. That's a good one. And North Wales nil, South Korea nil.
Oh yeah, that's a friendly. Yeah.
Yeah, and Erwin liked the let it go thing, and his Greg Sandop said they could put a pocket up. Do you want to read this one out, Philip? Sorry.
They could put a packet of Lurpak up front for Denmark, and they'd grab a goal against San Marino. I know. I don't think San Marino. I think they might have won one match in their entire history, competitive match. Maybe not even one. God love them. They keep turning up and they keep getting hammered.
Yeah. Do you remember years ago, Philip, they played against England and they scored after 9 seconds or something?
I don't, but I'm sure that's one of the few goals they have scored.
Yeah. It was. There was a documentary on YouTube following Graham Taylor's last year as England manager. It is a good watch because it is quite funny.
Yeah.
I don't like that. That's what he kept saying. Every time they scored against England, I don't like that. I don't like that. Offside.
I think the best one was when Norway beat England in some World Cup qualifying. The Norwegian manager went, and Maggie Thatcher, your boys took one hell of a beating. That was brilliant.
Yeah. What did Maggie Thatcher do? Let's not let's ignore it.
Yourself for the next match.
Yeah.
Now, come on,
Oh,
Ireland.
go on, Obi-Wan. Ireland on the attack again. Back to Obi-Wan. Swaying it round.
No, it's
It's a good tackle
now.
for French. And here comes. Now, see, if that was me, I would have headed it back. Duffy would have headed it back to the goalkeeper. There was nobody around him.
Yeah, but the angle of the ball down, he wasn't taking any chances, you know. So he did what the good defenders do: get rid of it, get it out of play, out of harm's way. That's what he did. You know?
Eric,
Probably
Stephen
should
Kenny,
have
Kenny's doing a lot of pointing on the touchline.
That's what managers do.
Maybe he's getting into shape for swimming back from France to Dublin. Maybe he's just getting limbered up. You know. Or send them on the wrong boat that goes to Tasmania or somewhere like that. Here's France with Dembele. Gets the cross in. Ireland get it out.
That's a free kick.
That is a free kick. Linesman waving his flag. Yeah, free kick to Ireland. 30 minutes in, Philip. Apart from the goal, Ireland have held their own rarely. Apart from the goal,
it's been okay. Yeah, there's nothing to. Like, I mean, as we expected, France are a better team, but 1-0 is probably just about a fair reflection on us. And there's still a long time to go. I mean, look at the pressure we put them under the last 10 minutes in Dublin. We can do that again. If it's 1-0 going near the last 10 or 15 minutes, I fancy us to get a draw. But if France score again, then that's game over, I think.
Yeah, if we don't get result tonight, Philip, of course on Sunday we don't play well. Do you think the crowd could turn a bit toxic? I'm not saying this as a joke because of Kenny, but I'm being serious now. Do you think it could?
I don't think they will. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. No, I don't think it's rare if ever an Irish crowd will turn on their team. Really, you know, I'm sure it has happened.
The manager.
Yeah, but well, you know, you turn on one, you turn on the other. You can't just and then make an announcement. These boos are not for the players; they're for Stephen Kenny, and they start booing. You know, they'll take it as for themselves.
Yeah. So I can't go down after minute 1 shout, "I want Kenny out." Then no,
you can, but you know, I'd sit down nearer the what do you call it? You might as well. You're so far behind the dugout, Dermot. He's not going to hear you, so you want to go. Oh, that's another free kick.
Well, Doherty heard me when he was wearing gloves. I'll tell you that, and I was away from him as well. I still can't believe he wore gloves that night, Philip. The only player on the pitch he wore gloves. Honest to God, what an embarrassment!
Is he back for Sunday, or did he get a 3-match ban?
He got a 3-match ban, so he's banned. He's banned for
He's gone.
He's banned. Yeah.
Well, 10 minutes to go, 11 minutes to go, plus injuries, half time.
Yeah.
And
if we get the European Championships, Philip, do we qualify automatically as hosts?
No.
I think we do.
Yeah, but we will never get it though. But we might get a joint with England.
But that's what I meant. We are. We're the only country in for that.
I'm not sure if that's the case in the Europeans. It should be, obviously, you know, because you want to have the home country playing there.
Yeah. Can somebody
we've got
let us know in the chat?
The Europa final in Dublin this year, haven't we?
Yeah. It was because me and Dave were talking about renewing our season tickets, because if we do and we get the European Championship, we get tickets for that. We could actually get games for the Ireland games for that.
Yeah. You can be sure there'll be some catch attached to those season tickets. They won't put them on sale until they know if they got the thing or not, because it'll differentiate the price. Can you imagine the price of tickets with the European Championship?
I know.
Or just as a not a non-qualifier? You know, it would be a big difference. The FAI is going to make money out of this some way or other.
I'm just checking the scores, Philip. Just to keep everyone updated. Still 0-0. Between Wales and North Korea.
Not North. The Sun moved to North Korea.
South Korea. South Korea, not North Korea.
Big bit of a difference.
Yeah. North Korea going back to 1966 when they beat, what was it, Italy?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, one of the most famous World Cup results ever. Yeah. Played up at Everton. I think Goodison Park.
Yeah. I'm just checking the scores here, Philip, just to keep everyone
Well,
up to
France
date.
down the left here.
The Dutch have gone 2-0 up now against Greece, Philip.
Okay.
In Group E, it's Czech Republic 0, Albania 0, Poland 0, Faroe Islands 0. Group G, Lithuania 2, Montenegro 2, Serbia 1, Hungary 1. In Group H is Kazakhstan 0, Finland 1, Denmark 2 now, San Marino 0, Slovenia 2, Northern Ireland 1, which is a shame. And then in the international venue, Qatar are losing 2-1 to Kenya. Now, I never knew Kenya had an international side until today.
Oh, yeah, they'll have them for years. Every African team, every African country has them.
I'm talking about Iran. They're 1-0 up away to Bulgaria.
Okay. So, did you see today, I think it was Sean Butler had it up, that the Qatari guys thinking of moving on to buy Spurs now after United fell through?
Yeah, we talked about that about a month ago, Philip, that was going to happen.
Yeah, it kind of died the death of it. Now that the Glazers are holding out for 10 million or 10 billion. Yeah, you never know.
No, just to keep everyone to that, Norway are 6-0 up against Jordan. Here comes Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan on the ball. Got tackled by Darth Vader. I never knew Jordan had a team either. They're 4 times. Half time, Austria 0, Moldova 1, and Wales 0, Korea Republic 0. They're still playing, but some of them get the Bulgaria and the Iran, Qatar, Kenya are both full-time scores, Philip.
Right, okay.
But Kenya, I never knew Kenya had an international side.
Yeah, sure. Every country has one. Every single country. Like if San Marino have one. Yeah, I know they would.
But did you know Jordan? I never knew Jordan had one.
Yeah.
We've got a few comments to go through here. We've got Ellie saying, "Hi Dave, hope you're feeling better, my man." We've got Greg saying, "Don't oh no, my pie. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Offside.
Oh Lord Jesus, Mary and Joseph and the wee donkey." Oh, is it offside?
By 3 or 4 yards, 2 yards anyway.
Yeah, sorry for the blasphemy, but I always want to know what happened to the wee donkey after.
That's all right.
We've got across the. I thought you meant this one on FT. Yeah, I'm still a bit confused how to do joint streams. So I'm waiting for Colin to come back off holiday, and then we're going to sort that one out. It was my own fault. I've just been really busy with stuff, and but everyone, we are in partnership with the Full Time Sports Network. So as from next week, we'll be doing every stream we do, we're jointly on there. It's just trying to get it set up. I know, just find it a bit difficult. I'm not the great tech minders, are we, Philip? To be fair, we do struggle with
technology. But certain things are difficult, you know.
Yeah. We've got. Well, thank you, Ellie, for promoting us in the group chat. It's very kind of you. Thank you. We've got Tequila just here to wish you luck. We're all counting on you. I don't call him Shirley.
That's Airplane, one of the best, funniest films ever.
Yeah.
Flying on instruments. You're not playing a saxophone in front of the plane.
Yeah. We've got across the pond to Terry Henry, Hand of God, Hand of King. Yeah, who was the better Hand of God, Maradona or Henry? What do you reckon was more sneaky?
Maradona was the hand of God. Henry was the hand of the devil.
Maradona didn't do a hand of God, Philip. Please stop. That's fake news. It's fake news.
Ask him to check your eyesight, will you? That was handball all day long.
It's fake news. I'm doing Donald Trump. It's fake news, Philip. It's fake news.
All right, I believe you. Thousands wouldn't.
Oh, dude. I love seeing your face when I say that, because it's like it's so funny. We've got across the pond says Holland are 2-0 all over the Greeks. Yeah, they are. And he says, no, Ferguson. No, he's injured. Yeah. And allegedly, Philip, at halftime, allegedly, but I'm hearing today at halftime, Philip, go into it, he's been banned from joining England. Ireland have banned him for some reason. They've found a loophole, and they've actually closing it
that's
up
good.
now. So,
That's good. Because we've lost Declan, whatever you call him, that plays for the Gooners, and Jack Grealish because of that rule. So let's hope Ferguson is made to stay put.
I tell you one thing. I watched his dad, Dembele, gets a cross in. Oh,
No, it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. I watched his dad play for Ireland one game. He was a good little player. His old man,
Who's
Jack
that now?
Grealish. Jack Grealish's old man.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Mm,
That's right. Yeah, he did play for Ireland. Yeah.
he did.
Tony Grealish, wasn't it? Tony Grealish.
Tony Grealish. I don't know if he
Yeah.
played under Jack, but he played under the manager before Jack Charlton. I know that.
I'll tell you when he played now. That's going back a bit now. Not that far, though.
Yeah, we nearly actually qualified for the 86 World Cup and the 82 World Cup as well, by if I'm right in my history. Free kick to Ireland. Now, now that's a yellow card. I am sorry. If that's in the Premier League, that's a yellow card.
Right.
What's the referee do? Don't book him because he's in France. We've got across the pond sports talk 3-0. Weghorst Cuman got him rocket. Yeah, he has. Tequila, that red was a classic demo. Oh yeah, last night I did a bit of FIFA. We were playing in the Champions League, Philip, and 3-3 after the first leg. Tottenham went through 5-4, and we scored in the injury time. It was brilliant.
Right.
And Tequila's Ireland free kick. Oh, out by the French. Cracking 5-4 game last night. Last minute winner for you, Dermo. Yeah, it was great. So we're in the quarterfinals of the Champions League and the semi-finals of the FA Cup. Ange is working his magic.
I don't want to burst your bubble, but Jack Grealish and Tony Grealish are not related at all.
You're joking,
Tony Grealish died in 2013. He's dead 10 years. I'm just reading. Jack Grealish and the late Tony Grealish are not related in any way. They both just share the same surname and both have Irish links, despite being born in England. Tony Grealish was born in London to Irish parents. Jack was born in England to English parents, but had 3 Irish grandparents. So funny. I hadn't heard that Tony Grealish was his father, but now obviously he's not. It's just coincidental, you know.
We've got nice to see, and we've got across the pond. Here comes France on the tag. Oh, well done by Duffy.
Go with the bar for 3 points.
Griezmann over the bar. And across the pond says 90 to 94 Ireland teams were rather good. Yeah.
Oh yeah. We were.
We had one of the best teams, I think, in our history. Who would you put that more down to?
Yeah, but it was good. It was effective football.
Yeah. Who would you put that more down to, Philip? The players or Jack Charlton or combination?
It was Jack Charlton. It was Jack. That was his way of playing. So now, come on, lads.
Here comes Obi-Wan.
Really since the first couple of minutes.
Go on, Obi-Wan. Ireland now. Can they get a goal before half time? I don't know how long it's going to be, actually, injury time. I don't think there'll be a lot, Philip.
Oh, there'll be 3 or 4 minutes with Giroud's injury.
Oh, yeah, I say so. Ireland now.
I'm
locking the... Go on.
Tell you.
No, is that a penalty?
Was he pulled back? Was he pulled back?
I'm thinking he was.
No, I don't think so. I think that's
time, by the way.
Huh? 4 minutes.
4 minutes of injury time. And Liam...
most of that. I don't think that was a foul, to be honest.
Liam Brady, legend, right, Philip? He was, wasn't he, Philip?
He was a legend for Ireland, but don't ask me to call him a legend playing for the other lot. No. He was good in all fairness to him.
Him and Jack Charlton didn't get on, did they? He finished his career under Jack or something. There was some cloud. He pulled them off at half time or something, didn't he?
Well, it's okay. Yeah, maybe. I don't know now. I must have missed that one.
Yeah, he wasn't a legend for that other side down the right. That actually nicked our Collars shirt back in the 1800s. We were the first team to wear red.
Aren't you glad we're not wearing it now?
Yeah.
The white.
Well, we are. AIA's in red.
Yeah, I suppose kind of everything. Here's
Here comes
Dembele
the
coming. Dembele's been the most prolific
yeah.
down that right-hand side. Good tackle by Stevens.
Can you hear music in the background, Philip?
No.
No, okay.
You're not playing the national anthem again, are you?
No, I was just I can hear Elton John.
Oh, right. Is he coming on as a sub?
Yeah, he is. Him and Tom Jones and Elvis, a triple substitution.
Yeah, should be good.
And Mr. Blobby's the manager. Here comes Griezmann, France now, with the corner.
Goal kick.
Oh, goal kick, yeah. Tell you, there's a phone network I haven't seen for a long time. Orange.
Yeah, that's true. It's probably more European now than I haven't even seen it in England. Maybe it's in England.
Maybe. Sure. Any things at halftime, Philip? Would you change? Would you do anything different?
No, I'd keep the same thing going. I mean, let's run 1-0 down. I mean, and they haven't threatened since. And my fear was France would score and then we'd fall apart. That hasn't happened. Okay, we've gifted possession to them a lot of the time, but no, we're not doing too bad. We're not doing too bad. It's good play there by whoever it was. Throw to Ireland.
Orange was eaten by EE, and then Greg Sennett said Orange merged with T-Mobile to become EE over here. Right, I get you. That's right, yeah.
Yeah,
we've got Geordie. Hello, guys. What's up? Well, not a lot, really. We're losing against the French, and the French fella just fell over there like he'd been shot by J.R. Ewan or Lee Harvey Oswald.
No, last attack of the first half. Mbappe complaining to the referee that he's supposed to be immune from giving free kicks away.
Now look, I told you. Yeah, he's saying, right, I told you once, I'm in charge here. You do what I say. Look, I'm going to push you, right, because you do what I say, because I'm the main man here. No, you're not.
Look at it. He's complaining about that with a handoff.
I mean,
it
looked like he got Philip. Lee Harvey Oswald just shot him and he just went flat on his back.
Yeah.
Now he's complaining about where the free kick should be taken. I'll tell you one thing. Can the referee not
book him? I'll tell you one thing. He wants a good slap, that Mbappe fella. He's a moaning mini, so he is. That's it. Half time.
Yeah.
1-0 to the Frogs.
Yeah, it is. It is 1-0. Geordie, we're going to get to your comments in a minute. So we'll do that. We'll take that off. Very quickly, Philip, before we get to Geordie's comment here, big Newcastle fans. So big up Geordie for coming in. Welcome in to THFC Till I Die.
It's a tough group. It's a tough group.
Yeah, but just very quickly on the Ireland game, first half, Philip, before we get to that, what's your thoughts on the first half? We're 1-0 down, rarely to a wonder goal, to be fair.
It was. I mean, there's nothing you could do about that. It was a great goal.
No.
So I think I'm done okay. Okay, we haven't pulled up any trees. We haven't put the French under any real pressure. But then again, they haven't dominated us. They haven't been peppering a goal with shots. Bazuma hasn't had that much to do. And it's actually a bit like the first match. France are the better team. But at 1-0, anything can happen. And if we can mount a bit of pressure, it's 1-0 near the last 5 or 10 minutes. I fancy us to get something out of the game. But if it goes 2-0, then I think it's beating But encouraging enough performance, I have to say.
Look, for me, Philip, it's been a good game. We haven't embarrassed ourselves, which I thought we would do, because I thought the French would murder us. If I'm being totally honest now, I've taken off my delusional cap. But look, 1-0, 10 minutes to go, we might nick something. So we have to see. It's down to Stephen Kenny. His halftime talk. Now, I'm not expecting much from him, because I think his halftime, the players might fall asleep, to be fair.
Well, no, I think the players, I think it's a thing like this. The manager can't say he can say very little to them, maybe tweak something here and there. I think it's the players themselves are going to have a chat amongst themselves. They know
Yeah.
they've played pretty well that half,
Mm.
and I think I'm certainly, I didn't think we'd keep it to 1-0 at this stage. I thought we'd be further behind, but
Yeah.
where
Now
there's life, there's hope.
Yeah, let's get to Geordie's. Your thoughts on the group of death and the youth. Look,
It's
firstly,
the first game in Europe in 100 years. You couldn't have got a tougher group than that. That's for sure.
no, but can I just say,
Yeah.
look, being truthfully, fair play for Newcastle getting there, Philip, in the first place.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Congratulations.
I've often said on this, Newcastle fans, what they've had to put up with Mike Ashley over the last number of years, it would have driven most people to drink, and I'm sure it might have driven a few of them to drink as well. But the fair dues to them, they've made okay. We'll leave that where they got the money. We'll not mention that, but they've got a good manager, they've got a good team, and I think if they come out of that group, they will have arrived as a force in football. But like the only problem, Milan, PSG, and Dortmund, you couldn't pick three worst teams to be in a group with.
I know,
in my opinion, really.
And
it's
as I said to you, Newcastle seems to be everyone's second favourite team. If you're really being honest, you always wanted Newcastle to do well and win a trophy. So look, don't take this the wrong way, Geordie. I think you're qualified for the Europa League. I don't think you get out of the group, but I think you won't embarrass yourselves. And teams will not like coming to St. James's Park on a Wednesday night.
I'll tell you one team that you will turn over at St. James's Park, and that's PSG. They will fold under that pressure.
Yeah,
Mbappe and all that, they will not like the pressure that the Newcastle fans have put on them. So that's the one game I think you'll win. AC Milan, tight, experienced European campaigners, wily old foxes. They'll know every trick in the book. And Dortmund, Dortmund blow a bit hot and cold. They blew the league last season and they could have won it.
Yeah, they did.
So I think I'll agree with Dermot. I think if you get out of the group, in the Europa League, you'll be doing well. I can't see you finishing first or second, but I can see you finishing third. And
if other teams take
time to be watching, I wouldn't give a toss. I wouldn't bother watching Liverpool or Arsenal, but I will watch Newcastle's European games.
I tell you one thing, Philip. We may do a few Newcastle Champions League watch-alongs actually, because I would like to see that group, how that group will. It's something we might actually do for the Champions League.
There is a surprise team that comes out of every season, and the odds are against them. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if it was Newcastle that we were all roaring for this year, because I think they've nothing to lose, absolutely nothing to lose, so they might as well go for it.
I might as well. Yeah, I agree with you, Philip. Ellie says the thumbnail is bloody brilliant. Love it. Getting good at them now, Philip, aren't they?
Oh yes.
Yeah, Philip. That was Philip done that thumbnail. It was his inspiration. Yes, it was.
Believe him. No.
I was trying to boost you up. This is a team on this channel. You and me are like.
But I never claim responsibility for something I didn't do. So
you do all the questions for me, Philip. You do all the thumbnails for all the questions, and you check the spellings. And I have to say, you're. I always call you my Jack Kanicki, Dave and Jack. You're like my Jack Kanicki because I know I can leave you to do stuff. So that's a compliment somewhere roundabout in the way. So there you go. Geordie, a draw would be good for Ireland for sure. You guys can do it. Yeah, of course we can. See, that man's got the right attitude.
If we stick in the game for the next 35, 40 minutes, I reckon we might get something out of it. Because I'm going back to the game in Dublin, where in the last 10 minutes, France were hanging on for dear life against us.
Yeah.
And we almost scored. But this was a great goal now.
Yeah, it was. It really was. We've got Tequila said you can do it, Nicky. We've got Across the Pond, and I think Newcastle might be able to nick it from PSG, but maybe not AC Milan. AC Milan, Philip. Look, we should have beaten them when we went over there, and that as well as I do.
If we'd even tried that night, we would have beat them. But that was the most.
Yeah.
I mean, Spurs and me can wave the white flag at the very start of that game. Never even tried to get back in the match. Disappointing, big time disappointing.
Yeah, Great Stin says, "What a great 3 grounds to visit on an away tour, though." That group,
absolutely. I tell you, Dortmund won't know what hit it when the Newcastle boys land. I'll tell you.
We've
Oh,
got Graziano,
that's
certainly two iconic atmospheres to visit, as well as St James's Rock. And yeah,
yeah.
Geordie's saying, bro, getting back into Europe is great. It's like 20 years. I would take anything from it. But if we finish fourth, then I would be disappointed a little bit. But anyway, it's great to see Mbappe in our home. Do you
Yeah.
think, Philip, if he's there, Newcastle might try tapping them up a bit?
No, I don't think so. He's Real Madrid bound. That's the only team
Yeah.
he's going to.
I like this from Tequila. Tequila's calling us Bonnie and Clyde. Dermo and Philip are like Bonnie and Clyde. I look, I'm taking the Clyde bit, so you can be Bonnie. There you go. I got in there quickly, just in case you got in there before me.
Yeah, right, okay, all right. I'll go and put my hat on, my dress, will I?
Yeah, and your blonde wig.
Yeah, who played who? Who was it? Warren Beatty and who played Clyde, Bonnie in the film? Warren Beatty played Clyde. Who the hell played Bonnie?
I don't know who played.
She's just got me going now.
Yeah, and we've got Laurel and Hardy. Very funny. Who's Laurel and Hardy?
Yeah,
Who's
that's more like it. Now. That's more like it.
Yeah, you be Laurel. You be the fella kept saying you. That's another fine mess you got me into, Dermot.
Bonnie and Clyde. Here we
I'll
go.
be back in a minute there, Philip. Back in a minute there. Hang on.
Sure. I'm just looking up to see who played Bonnie and Clyde. It was Faye Dunaway. It was right. Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway. Yeah, Laurel and Hardy. Thanks, Owen. He's definitely Laurel. Oh no, hang on. I can never remember who was the big one, the small one in that group. Anyway. Good film knocking out about them at the minute, about their trip to England in 1953 at the end of their career. It's quite good. Anyway, let's see where we are. 1-0 to France. Let's see who else is winning or not tonight. And let's run down the scores in European qualifications. It's Czech Republic 0, Albania 0. Denmark now 3-0 up on San Marino. And Christian Eriksen's made two of the goals. And Pierre Højbjerg scored one of them. Then we got France 1, Ireland 0, as we know about. Netherlands 3, Greece 0. Oh boy. And Darun, Gakpo, and Weghorst. Oh, the human lamppost scored a goal for Holland. Well done. Poland 0, Faroe Islands 0. Serbia 1, Hungary 2. And Slovenia now 3-1 up on Northern Ireland. Oh boy. Northern Ireland getting a bit of a tank in there. And their manager's under big pressure. So that's all the score. And the results from earlier on, Kazakhstan 0, Finland 1, and Lithuania 2, Montenegro 2. And there's a whole load of matches now tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday as well. And also the rugby. So it's going to be a good weekend of sport. Ireland start their rugby at 2:30 on Saturday, I think, against Romania. And there's a great match on tomorrow night, France and New Zealand. That's going to be a great game to kick off the tournament, you know. And Geordie's saying that Ange Ball. Yeah, Ange Ball is cooking. One thing I'd like to say, next time Spurs visit St James's Park, don't think it's going to be the same team that showed up or didn't show up last season in what has got to be the most embarrassing result of my Spurs career, losing 6-1. You know, let's say the revenge will be sweet when we play you next time, but don't expect to have it that easy. I was just saying there, Dermot, to Geordie, don't expect the Spurs team of last season to turn up this season. Oh, he's gone again. Jeez, talking to myself.
I was turning down the music.
Oh, that's all right. That's okay. I'm just thinking there, Morecambe and Wise. There you are now. Who's Wise?
You.
Thank you.
There you go.
Geordie, San Marino comeback incoming 4-3 full time. I think if San Marino scores 4 goals in the second half, I think they'll get the freedom of San Marino, which is probably about 2 chip shops and a pub. You know,
yeah,
so.
I was actually talking about that with Derville the other night, Philip, saying about San Marino. Is it Italian? Are they part of Italy?
It's on the border between Italy and I think France. Hold on, again, I used to know these things and I've forgotten. San Marino. First thing I do, Dermot, when I put in San Marino into Google, I get the San Marino takeaway in Dublin. Pizzeria.
It's actually, yes, Denmark are 3-0 up. Højbjerg,
Yeah, I just did
Malaher,
those. I
and
just
Wind.
did the scores. I just did the scores there a minute
Mm,
ago. San Marino is the 5th smallest country in the world.
mm.
Right? It covers just
Just,
61
just,
square.
can I just say something to Geordie? You got me looking at you're. I tell you one thing. That is because you got me checking my phone to see if it was true.
Now you can see why I was the wise one there.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm,
61 square kilometers. It is 23 and a
yeah.
half square miles. The population of San Marino is 33,500 people.
Yeah.
Jesus, there's towns in
Ellie's,
Ireland got more population than that.
yeah. Ellie's saying, say hi to Dervin and Mary.
Hi,
They
Ellie.
say
Yeah,
hello.
we'll do.
Yeah. Yeah, we will do. Grav Samnak, autonomous community entirely surrounded by Italy.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Mm.
It's they speak Italian there, I think, as well. So
But they play a Grand Prix
yeah.
there as well. That they do have a Grand Prix,
That's
the San
interesting, yeah.
Marino Grand Prix, but it's actually
It takes
raced in
45
Italy. It's raced in Imola, which is near
Oh,
Ferrari's
okay.
headquarters in Modena.
No, it's a home gig for them.
Yeah, it is. And
Yeah, no,
Tequila is
I'm
saying,
just going to nip off and get a drink now, so you can hold the fork for a minute, okay?
yeah, grand, I hold the fort, no problem. And Tequila's saying there was an American footballer called Dan Marino. I will forever think they are the one and the same. I'm looking forward to the NFL starting again, Tequila, in the next, I think it started already. So hang on just for 2 minutes. Sorry, I was on spider duty, daddy long legs duty, and I got it, by the way. I was quick as Obi-Wan Kenobi there. I just used my Jedi might, it went out the window. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the American football. I enjoyed it last season, so yeah, it'd be a good one to watch along actually to an American football match. I think it'd be more crack because it's longer, but let us know if you'd like us to do one just for the crack. Just for the crack. And we've got Ian Ferg, Tequila 316, one of the best quarterbacks ever and one of the best ever to win the Super Bowl. Ian Ferguson, NFL kicks off tonight. Ooh, who's playing tonight, Ian? Let us know. I actually might stay up and watch that. On Saturday, we are doing a watch along to the Ireland's first game in the Rugby World Cup against Romania, where it will be broadcast live on this channel and as well on the Full Time Sports Network. We'll get that organized tomorrow so we can get it done. But yeah, so join us for that. Because there's no football, we want to follow Ireland as we march on to possibly win to be world champions in rugby. So look, join us for that on Saturday. Dakili says, I remember him more for being in that Ace Ventura film, to be honest. Yeah, that's true. In Ferguson, Kansas City Chiefs versus Detroit Lions in Kansas City. And the players are coming out second half. The Ireland players are starting to come out. Looking a bit chirpy, looking a bit happy coming out there, having a few swigs of poaching, to get them going. And yeah, we've got Bazzuno talking to the number 9 there saying, look, now we're going to that nightclub down Paris. Rabbit told me where to go, so they know where to go. And here comes French led by the ruler and king of the whole of France. He really is the president of France, by the way, Mbappe. Maybe not entitled, but he does. There's Hendrik saying, look, lads, we know where we're going. Yeah, I just got told. Yeah, no, you know where you're going. Yeah, you meet us at the back of the stadium. I've got the minibus ready. So
James McLean is coming on.
Can I just say something about that man? He's had nothing. Fair play to him. He's had nothing but abuse, sectarian abuse as well. Him and his family, Philip, and to continue.
It's terrible.
But I tell you one thing: to continue believing in his beliefs, I take my hat off to him. Fair play to him.
I know he's got the courage of his convictions. He sure has.
Yeah, he really has.
Yeah, again, I'm just France are kicking off them. I'm going to stop it when they kick off. Okay.
Oh shit! Yeah. So let me know.
Hold on now.
Hang on.
Just waiting for the arm to go down.
Yeah.
Right, kicked off.
Yeah. Oh shit. There you go. Stephen Kenny, I was waiting for his arm to come down. Here's Ireland on the attack again, straight away.
Have we started?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I've waited because I was waiting for you to tell me you'd started. Now I'm behind you.
Oh, sorry, because I've got the scoreboard. I can hang on, Philip.
What are you on the screen now? What are you on the screen?
I'm up nearly 45-30. Where are you?
I'm just trying to go back there. I'm 45-36.
Yeah, the scoreboard is the same as my telly, Philip, so they're linked up together.
Right. Yeah, I'm only a second out. It'll do.
Yeah. We just got a few more. Let's go Irish. Yeah, we've got but yeah, meant to be very good. Ellie's saying yes, the stove is so hot with the Greek Aussie cooking up a storm in the way he plays, so entertaining, and she's gone Hoybier mad apparently. Woo.
Well, he scored tonight, so
yeah, let's go Irish. Yeah, the NFL kicks off tonight, Philip. I don't know if you're a bit of an NFL fan.
I watch it if it was on. I wouldn't say I'm a fan, but
how would you do a watch along to an NFL game, Philip?
Well, you probably need to watch. There's not that many gaps between the plays. It would be very. I'd say that's one of the reasons American TV has so many advert breaks because there's so many yellow card for Colin. There's so many breaks in the game. You know, it's a bit infuriating to watch at times. But
I know Philip's frozen, or it could be my internet playing up. Well, the scoreboard's back. Philip, you're back. You went there. I don't know if it was my internet playing up.
I'm okay. I'm all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm surprised. Right we had such light thunder and lightning here earlier on. The whole thing was.
Oh, I think. Oh God, that's from you, Philip. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, we changed. We went to Vodafone. Got a better deal with Vodafone. To be fair, Virgin weren't very good at all.
No. I have to say I got a Starlink now, and I'd say it's brilliant.
Oh, Magpie penalty. Good tackle. No, good tackle. Get up, you lazy sod.
He'll be moaning for the next 10 minutes why he didn't get a penalty.
Yeah, hang on, Philip. I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah. So France attacking down the right. France coming at us big time now at the start of the second half. Is it Griezmann up to 2-0. Thuram, the substitute. Ball bouncing around in the penalty area. Ireland couldn't clear it. And Thuram makes it 2-0. Game over. Shucks. And to look at the French team celebrate, you think they won the bloody World Cup. Come on, lads. Only a qualifier. Oh, dear. Dermot picked a bad time to go. Let's see, are they looking at this for offside, I wonder? No, nothing wrong with it. It's good enough. Two 2-0 to France, Dermot. You missed a goal.
I was killing the daddy long. I was killing the daddy long leg. Sorry.
You couldn't kill a few frogs while you're at it, could you?
I can do. Oh, for fuck's sake! What's McLean doing there? Seriously, what did the Irish defence do?
The ball bounced around there. It was like a pinball.
What's he think he's doing? He's jumping around thinking he's Robin Hood.
That's what I'm saying. You think they won the World Cup the way they're going on there? Come on, that's a bit of overkill.
Oh, no, I want Kenny out now. So he can be sacked tonight. I don't care. We could have Charlie Hottie as manager on Sunday. Well, I don't care. I want him out now.
Have to continue to pick him up now because listen, he's not going tonight though. He's not going. He might want him to,
Leo, Michael Collins, Dev. I don't care. Even Maggie Thatcher, get her in charge. I want Stephen Kenny gone. I want him gone now. I know we really shouldn't be beaten. Look, we know France are a good side. They haven't reached World Cup finals for no reason, Philip, to be fair. But this has been now frustration going on since for nearly a year and a half for this man in charge. No idea,
Yeah, well,
no clue. We're 2-0 down. We should be changing that system, changing it up. He just stands on the touchline with his arms going, what do I do? What do I
we
do?
change it up at we change it up at 2-0 down to become more attacking. We lose 6-0.
I don't
It's
care, Philip.
damage.
At least we've given it a go.
I do. I certainly do. I do not want to see us get hammering.
No,
We
but at
all
least
expect
we've.
to see this match.
But
It's
can you
better to have better
understand?
to lose 2-0 than lose 6-0. You know,
Yeah, but I'd rather they give it a go.
they'll give it a go to the best of their ability. But you take off defender, bring on attacking players. All you're going to get is a procession of French goals, and it's going to completely demoralize everybody. Batten down the hatches now. Play for pride at 2-0 down, because that's about all we're going to get.
Pride. They should be fucking not.
Yeah,
Look, here we go. Ireland on the attack. Can we get one back? McLean, can you get it in? Get it in there. Go on, Obi-Wan.
Yes. Oh, what a save.
Oh, go on.
Done it again.
He is. Go on, Obi-Wan. In. Out for
what a save. That was nearly as good as the save he made at the Aviva.
Yeah, it was, Philip, to be fair. But that was good. That's better. That's what I want to see.
That's but that's good. That's good as long as we can keep doing this. But don't change it and make it go to an Aussie Ardila thing.
I know when you hammered. Yeah, but Philip, I understand. Look, Obi-Wan, Ireland now on the attack. Duffy, back to Obi-Wan. Go on. Do a bit of Jedi magic on him. Go on. Have a crack.
Whoa.
Look, I understand. Look, Philip, I understand what you're saying. I probably don't disagree with you, but I just want to. Ireland teams of the past, as why I do. We never. This team hasn't got this never say die attitude where we keep going at it to the last. Maybe it's the manager, or is it? Something just doesn't add right up for me.
It's the standard of players. We do not have the standard of players that we had in years, and a manager has gone by. It's just the way it's gone,
But you look at Tottenham. We couldn't kick a bull up the arse last season. Ange's come in with some of the same players, Philip, and they're transformed.
Yeah, but Dermot, the general standard of player at Tottenham is a lot higher than what's in the Irish team at the minute. Remember that. James McLean playing for Wrexham, just in the Division 2.
I get
a lot
that.
Of other players playing for lower league teams. It's no offense to the players. They're doing their best. They're doing the best of their ability, but they're not playing at a high enough standard to be consistently living with guys like the French team.
Yeah. Look, I'm not expecting us to go out and wipe the floor with them, Philip, but I expect us to go out and leave everything on the pitch.
Well, I'd say they will. But I'd say they will. But we're not going to get too many chances. We need to take them. And okay, maybe that header should have been placed a yard further to the left. It would have gone in. But that was a good chance. I mean, that's as good a chance we've had in since that first match when the header from Collins was saved.
Yeah.
So, we're not. I don't think we'll be disgraced in this match, but I just don't want to see us go gung ho and get picked off every time France get the ball in our half.
I just feel, look, for me, it starts from the manager, Philip. It all starts from there. I know players have their own, should be able to get up for games themselves, but a manager should add that icing on the cake. Do you know what I'm getting at? And
Dermot, also another we haven't mentioned tonight. Look at the players we're missing tonight: Seamus Doherty, Seamus Coleman, Matt Doherty, who kept Mbappe very quiet in the first game. We're missing our best player, probably Evan Ferguson. So, if we had those players on the pitch, I'd be expecting more. But as it is in the moment, whoa, close.
Yeah, I just get frustrated with. I think it's a year and a half of frustration more than anything, Philip. Look,
well, there's a thing. There's a saying, Dermot. Don't get frustrated about the things you can't change, and you can't change the manager, so don't get frustrated about it.
I know, but I've seen what I know. Yeah, go on.
No, I'm going to say it is. I know it's frustrating, and who's that? One of the Arsenal guys? But
no, that's Thuram's dad. That's Thuram's father.
That's right.
He was a great defender in his day, by the way.
He was.
I just know we can do so. I know you're saying about the players, Philip. I get that, all right. I know you're right, but it's just I know we can do so better. If we had a better manager, somebody like a Roy Keane or somebody on the touchline that will,
Oh,
oh,
there it
France
is.
are on again.
Gonna be
Mbappe, is it going to
offside.
be 3-0? It is.
He
No, he
missed it.
missed it.
Missed it. Right, anyway, he's miles off. Mbappe, do you know something? I'm beginning to think this guy's slightly overrated.
Do you know what? I was
He's a bit
thinking the
like
same thing,
Neymar.
Philip.
He's a bit
Yeah.
like Neymar. Neymar, to me, is a waste of space.
But do you know, if we had a Roy Keane, look, remember the Irish sides of the past. And look, I know we look back under the Jack Charlton side or the Mick McCarthy sides or even the Trapattoni sides or even the Martin O'Neill sides, that last manager that qualifies for a major tournament.
Yeah.
Do you know, them managers, Martin O'Neill,
they all had better players to work with.
Some of these players.
This is the worst pool of Irish talent that's been in 20 years. And there's no one getting away from that. It's just the way it's gone. You know?
No, it isn't. You could have not very good players, but you could have a manager that can motivate you to go out and play that extra 10%.
Well,
look at Wrexham.
Maybe.
Wrexham were nowhere. You look at their swipe. You look at Tottenham over the years. I can only use that as an example, but look where we're playing under Conte to what we're playing now. We've got a manager in, okay, who's won everything where he's gone, but not the same standards as Conte. But he's got us playing the brand of football that we're licking our lips over.
Yeah, but look, Conte was a manager in reverse. He's the type of manager you don't want. You know what I mean? He actually came in with a style of football that didn't suit Tottenham. So that you don't want a manager like that. Whoops, come on.
Oh no. Look,
Ireland have come on, played well since the goal.
Yeah, look, I love Philip. I love my country. You know I do. I love our. We both do. We're both. If they were the colours, green, white, the Irish colours that come out of us, we both love our country. We want our country to do well. I know what you're getting, but if you and me or Dave were out there, Dave, Philip, we would give 150%, but some of these players are only giving 110%. But if you had that's a penalty.
He's giving the other way.
Now, come on now. That is fucking ridiculous. Hell? And if this isn't VAR reviewed, Philip, I give that's a penalty.
Oh, he kicks back at him. Okay, maybe he pushed him. Watch the kick.
I am. That's a penalty.
That's a penalty. That's a penalty.
I don't care I don't care. That is a penalty. If they don't give that as a penalty, there's something seriously wrong.
They won't, because it's France.
A VAR checking it, Philip. I can't hear.
Probably give the foul against Collins before it actually.
That is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, VAR strikes again.
That is fucking ridiculous.
Anyway, listen. Let's talk about the match, not about Kenny, because we're not going to do anything about him. You know, he's there until he's not there.
I know, Philip, but the last point in it. What do you want to see from an Ireland team moving forward under a new management? Look, just moving forward. What do you want to see from
playing decent football, playing good football, and an attacking style of football? The Ange ball. That's what I want to see from Ireland.
Do you think we need to go back to how we played under Jack Charlton, where that suited us?
No, I don't think so. I think that's dinosaur football now. That wouldn't last now. No team plays the long ball now continually. No, I don't think so. We'd absolutely be hammered in every game we played that. Now, unless we brought in the physicality that was in the Jacks team, then
that's what I mean.
Somewhere, but
that's what I mean.
Playing the long ball, hoofing the ball and run after it. No, forget it. That's not going to work.
I mean, like putting them under pressure, the physical side of it. That's what I meant, not the long ball. I know what you mean.
Yes, but not by hoofing the ball up in the air and running after it. That doesn't work anymore.
Do you know what? We've got Carl Simpson. Oh, by the way, hello, Dermot and Philip. Hi, Carl. How are you doing?
Hi, Carl.
Geordie says the ref needs to be involved. I swear to God, Philip, how is that not given as a penalty? I swear to God, that is the most ridiculous. What are you looking for? Your brand envelope?
I think they probably gave a foul against Collins beforehand because he did push the guy slightly, but only give him a slight little push. And I'd say that's probably what.
You see that in the Premier League week in, week out, Philip.
Yeah. Yeah.
How is that any different to what goes on in the Premier? He kicked him in the
Because
balls, basically.
he did, yeah. But it's different countries have different standards of refereeing and different outlooks on things like that. And obviously in Germany, the slightest push like that is not acceptable. Whereas in Premiership, you probably get away with it. And that's why
Can I
everything needs
just,
to be standardized when it comes to
yeah?
VAR, But never
Can
will
I
be.
just say, Philip, I love having these debates with you. It can get a bit heated, but we do. It's great fun, though. We don't hold bars, but hold
No,
anything
no.
back. But we. I have an awful lot of respect for you. Like I know you, for me, we both do. So it's great. We know where each other's coming from, but we're both passionate about our country, and we always will be, won't we, Philip?
Yeah,
And
sure. Yeah. I mean, I've been on enough Irish away days with Ireland. I mean, my God, some of the crack we've had on the away trips.
yeah.
Amazing.
That's something we should do. Actually, the lot of us should one day. We should do an Ireland away game. We really should, Philip.
You need to sign the official Secrets Act first. Yeah, it's
yeah. Especially got. Yeah,
yeah.
I suppose we will do. Yeah, we'll let you
I could,
draft
I
that
could
one
tell
up,
the
Philip.
stories, but I better not. Yeah. Now there's some very funny bits though. I mean,
Yeah.
sure I understand.
Shut up. Just watch him get a new lease of life with it around.
Yeah, I was looking at the intro, Philip, and like Stuttgart 88, Italian 90, US 94.
Yeah.
I wonder. You look at this. Look, the match done. We haven't disgraced ourselves, to be fair.
No.
And France haven't been in, as
Second
you
best in
say.
the
I
world.
mean, I bet he gives that no penalty. Is that to make up for the one he messed up down the bottom of them? Where's
No,
he
it just
from
wasn't a
again, that
penalty.
referee?
Germany.
Hang on, be back in a minute, Philip.
No, it's only coming together there. That was nothing. So, yeah, I was just saying though, I remember being on a trip to, I think it was 2007. A gang of us went over to Prague and Bratislava. Like there's a match in I think Bratislava on the Saturday and Prague on the Tuesday or Wednesday or something like that. So we did a few day trip over there, and on the night of the Prague match, there was a McDonald's cafe near the ground. I think it was Slavia Prague's ground, whatever,
Yeah.
And we'd all gone in there for something to eat about 5 o'clock in the evening, before the match. And next thing, this load of Irish fans all come in singing in unison, "Big Macs for the boys in green." The bloody bastard, the staff behind the counter didn't know what to make of it, But it was, and the same evening then in the square in Prague, a lovely big square, the Irish fans formed a conga line right the way around the square, and there was a load of policemen there because they thought, being a football fan, there was going to be trouble. They didn't realize the Irish fans don't make trouble. So all you could see was the guys pulling the policemen into the conga line and doing a complete conga around the whole square in Prague. Things like that. You couldn't make it up. It's brilliant.
No, Philip, I just sent you a private message why I just keep popping on and off, so you're up to date. That was all. There's a very good reason why.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay, just to let you know, I'm not doing it just for the sheer of it.
Yeah. No problem. Yeah, so that was it. Now it was the Irish.
I remember once years ago, we went to England, Ireland at Wembley, and we're in the Ireland end. And of course, you get the usual banter from the England fans, whatever, at that time, about what, Philip. You never beat that. So we start singing, "You never beat the Irish, and you never will."
Oh, John. Well, there was another, that same trip we were on in Bratislava. We said there was a Sunday, there was nothing happening on the Sunday. So the gang of us said, we'll get the train up to Vienna. Vienna was going to be an hour away on train,
Yeah.
So we landed in Vienna to realize the Pope was there the same day. So you can imagine the crowd around that. Oh my God.
You should want all there to see you, Philip.
Oh, no, I didn't see the Pope, And the best one of the lot was about 2002, I think it was. Robbie Keane was playing in this one, and Gary Doherty. Ireland playing in Moscow. And after the match, so we got beat 4-2 as far as I remember. But anyway, after the match, we were held back in the stadium for about 10 or 15 minutes, And then they let us out and they put us into this kind of a pen. And there was riot police everywhere. Again, they thought the Irish fans were going to cause trouble. But halfway through, we're sitting there for about 10 minutes, nobody was moving. Next thing, some of the boys started doing the sheep noises, No, meh, meh.
Wasn't that the same in Italian 90 when with the Dutch and England fans in Italy and Sardinia? Jack
Maybe
Charlton
now
told that.
yeah, well, no, this actually happened because I was actually
Yeah.
there at the time.
Yeah,
And
I know.
next
Saying
thing,
that.
somebody started singing the other old Brendan Shine song, "Do you want your old lobby washed down?" You know, and the flipping Russian police didn't know what was going on. They said, "These are kind of lunatics here," you know. So it was absolutely brilliant night. It really was. Then going out to a nightclub somewhere out in Russia with a drunk taxi driver who was going around corners on 3 wheels. You know, oh, couldn't make it up.
I still can't get over it. If you ever do on YouTube, look up the match is still going on. The French are just peppering us, so we're trying to we're trying to distract ourselves with Irish stories from
We're trying not to watch it. We're trying not to watch it.
Well, I remember once, right, Jack Charlton was going to see the Pope. You haven't seen that story?
Oh, yeah.
And he said he was in the line, right? And he said because when you go into the Vatican and the Pope introduces people,
Good
what
save,
a brilliant
Basuma.
save from Bazuma. What a brilliant save. That was a great save. I still love him at Tottenham, by the way, Philip.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Elliot
I think we've got
Ellie says, Singer, we're always saying is give us 3 goes. Come on, Ireland. Yeah, well, there's more chance of that than the Pope coming out saying he's Protestant.
that was a good sell. Good height for him, I suppose. But,
yeah, good. Anyway, so Jack Charlton's saying he's sitting in the line. The Pope's giving these blessings in about 12 different languages, right?
Yeah.
And he's got a row of photographers with all the lenses on him. And he can't fall asleep. So he does doze off, right? So Mick Byrne wakes him up and the Pope's blessing them. What does Jack Charlton do?
Yeah.
He starts waving at the Pope.
That's right. That's right. Hilarious. Oh, that was hilarious.
Keane. I wish you were Robbie Keane. Keane's on.
I wish. Do you remember the night in 90 when we won the penalty shootout against Romania?
Oh, Jesus, yeah, I'll never forget that.
Oh, that was something like that. I remember being away with the kids in Butlins in Wales, and the place was mad, absolutely mad.
Yeah,
and when the penalty went in, he started
Yeah.
jumping around, and this poor barman or the manager, please, Dad, please get down off the tables, please get down off the tables. And after 5 hours, get off with it.
They're having a cooling break at the moment, Philip.
Oh, the French are getting the Chateau Neuf de Pape.
I remember that. I remember watching that. Right, that game upstairs. My mum and dad had a little telly, and I remember running out my house, right, and just shouting and roaring. I went into school next day in full Ireland kit,
Yeah.
and my history teacher was from Ireland. He was what could I describe him? He was a Sinn Féin person in England, trying to whatever they were trying to do. And he came in, right, his car was decked in all Irish colours. I've never seen a car like it myself. When they went into his class, right, he played the match again. We watched the whole game again. It was brilliant.
Oh, very good. Yeah. God. Tell you, yeah. Oh, those were the days now.
Yeah, my
But
history
that
teacher.
was the time when the economy was in the toilet, and it gave everybody such a lift. What was going on? It really was brilliant.
I mean, 88 for me as a young kid, watching my dad cry because we've beaten England in the Euro 88. It was like I didn't understand it then because I was only a young lad. I was only 7 at the time, 7, 8, and I didn't get it why. But as I've grown older and I know why.
It means a lot. It means a lot.
It does.
France playing it. Oh, it's quite an open game. I mean, Ireland aren't sitting back now. They are trying at least to get back into it. Next goal will be interesting. If Ireland get the next goal, it'll make it very interesting. But if France get it, then that's game over. It's probably game over as it is, but anyway, you never know.
Yeah. I've just sent you a message there, Philip, just to look at that for us. Me and Philip are trying to come up with new nicknames for Stephen Kenny. I've just sent him what it is.
Yeah, you're absolutely spot on there, Dermot.
Yeah. Philip, do you want to look while the game's going on? Where is it? Where is the pool? Have you got the new one up there? Yeah, we've got that there and there. There we've got Carl. I saw it. I have you on top notifications. Yeah,
Whoops.
good man,
What's that?
Carly. Hello, what's the referee checking here now? Now wait, now look, now come on. Look at that bit of skill. Look at that. What's the referee gonna do? Free kick to Ireland.
Free kick to Ireland.
Oh, there, I don't know, Philip.
Well, 20 minutes to go. 2-0.
You bringing my cock clock on Sunday with you?
Yeah. I hope I get in with it. I'll give it to you before we go in. You can bring it in.
Well, I'm bringing my rucksack with me, so I'll put it in my
I
rucksack.
will tell you, it's quite well. It's not that big. It's thin. Whoa.
Ooh.
Jan, do you know I have to go? The match is over at what time? About 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
I have to drive home and then I have to go to Galway the next morning.
Jesus.
He's going to be on the road and then Dublin again on Tuesday.
So you're really not around Tuesday for any shows?
Oh, jeez, I'll be lucky if I'm still alive on Tuesday with that driving.
Can you not take Tuesday night off, Philip?
I took last week off. And whoops.
What would you drumming?
Nice.
You're right.
Yeah, I
Oh,
took it off last week. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you were in Dublin last week playing.
No, I was in Donegal last week. I was in Dublin on Tuesday night this week, but last week I wasn't.
Oh yeah.
I was missing. Oh,
Dembele hit the post.
Head.
Oh, that unlucky.
Yeah. So no, I'm going to do 2 weeks on, 1 week off. I think that way, So.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing you Sunday anyway, Philip. A good crack. We're coming. We're actually going to come on live, aren't we, at halftime and before the match? I think.
Yeah. I think the Wi-Fi is okay up there. It was the last time.
Yeah. What we're planning to do, everyone, is it's early, still in the process, but we're trying to get a temporary guest to do a watch along with a few people. And me and Philip are going to pop in halftime before the match, full time or halftime, and then give our matches. There will be a match day blog with me and Philip when we get to the ground, when we meet up from going into the ground. And
nearly a third.
And
Good
that will be going
Colin.
up on the channel. And then at full time, me and Philip will be giving our full time thoughts. So that will be going up. So that will be going up at some point on Sunday or early hours on Monday morning. Then, yeah. So it's been a good game, Mac. Is that fella wearing any shorts, Philip?
Who's that?
Rabbit. Is he taking off his shorts?
Rabiot.
Yeah, Rabiot. Yeah,
I'm sure he is. Yeah.
I think he's going back to the 1980s. I always wondered, do you go to Glenn Hoddle and Steve Archibald wear shirts because it was all white kits and never. Oh, good save for the keeper. What can Ireland take out of this, Philip, to be fair?
I think that if it stays at 2-0, I think they can take decent enough performance. Just not the quality of France. They can't expect to match France for quality. And if Ireland got a lucky break and got a goal back, I think we could see a very good last 10 or 15 minutes. But
yeah.
It's a pity that header didn't go in because that would have really set it up nicely. But
yeah.
Like France are playing very much within themselves as well, But I must say, Mbappe has done very little in this game. Same as the first match, he was hardly at all. So fair dues to the Irish lads for keeping him quiet.
Right. Would you like to know Stephen Kenny's record as Ireland manager?
Not really, but I think I'm about to.
Right. He was under 21 manager, right? 7 wins, 3 draws, 2 defeats. So he done quite well at under 21 level.
Yeah.
From the 4th of April 2020 to now, 34 internationals he's managed. 10 wins, 11 draws, and 13 defeats. He's got a win rate of 29.41%.
A lot of draws in there, isn't there?
Yeah. Now for Dundalk, he had
great.
a great.
No way you can say it's a good record.
Do you know he managed Dunfermline in Scotland
Yeah, that's right.
uh,
That's right.
for a year and a bit?
He did.
He's managed Longford Town, Bohemians, Derry City twice, Shamrock Rovers, Dundalk, and then Ireland.
Longford Town, Jesus.
Yeah, Longford Town. He actually was there for 157 games. He was there for.
Right. Okay.
Is that the who of French football?
I'd say it is.
Go on, Duffy. Wrong way again, yet. Oh,
Just looking at that, she ran into us.
I know.
Well, come on, we're back now. Come on, lads.
Yeah. We've got. I'm trying to get the wife too, and she told me you ain't getting any of that. Fair enough. Just keep trying, Carl. It will happen. You will be so high on the network. It's 15G apparently at the Aviva.
15 what?
15G. It's a new
Oh
network
yeah, 15.
speed.
Oh yeah,
15G,
yeah. We're actually not connected to Vodafone. We're connected to Himalayan internet. That high up, you know.
Yeah, I'm bringing the flag and I'm going to mark it, and then I'm going to die on top of it as soon as I reach there. Either that, you'd be calling an ambulance for me when my breathing goes sideways.
I know.
That reminds me. You must take my inhalers with me, all 5 of them. Carl Sampson says Stephen Kenny reminds me of a player who knows that there is no one to take his position, so he is guaranteed starter. Kenny think he's untouchable. He's unbearable. And then Ellie, did the shirt fit like a glove, Cole, or was there some leverage? It's getting a bit personal between Carl and Ellie, to be fair. Leverage, fit like a glove. Yeah. Are they talking about something else or a shirt? I don't know. We need Mia on for this. Mia's the girl for taking it sideways. Yeah. Mia's the lady for taking it sideways. Normally does. I still can't get over the night she said Daniel Levy wears a dog collar around the Don and Colin takes Daniel Levy around with his dog collar around his neck.
Jeez, I must have missed that one.
You were on the show at the time, Philip.
Was I? Must have gone over my head.
At the time it didn't, but yeah. There's now a Mexican wave going around the ground. It's that boy. Ireland have made another substitution. Keane's come out. Do you know, they brought Keane on. Now they've taken them off for Connolly.
Connolly's coming on. Yeah, let's see who that is now. Let's see.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
4-2 to Slovenia.
Yeah. It is, Dermot. Can't be proved. I'm up to no good in a live chat. I could be talking to anyone. No email or text trail. Well, there you go.
Keane must be injured because he was only on 11 minutes.
Either that or Stephen Kenny realised he realised, hang on a minute.
He thought it was Robbie Keane he was bringing on.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at him standing on the touchline, hand on hips. You think he was the big man. I'm the big fella here to take Ireland to the next level.
He has to stand somewhere.
Yeah, outside the stadium, about 20 miles away. That would do.
Now, come on, lads.
No, I wasn't like this when Mick McCarthy was in charge, by the way. I love Mick McCarthy. I love Mick McCarthy. I think he's great. He's very funny when he does his interviews, though. He doesn't give a shit, really. We could have done with Evan Ferguson tonight. Philip, let's talk a bit about that. Now, am I right to saying, Philip, there's a rule. Once you play 3 internationals, you can't play for any other international side. Is that right?
I thought it was if you played senior international, you couldn't change. But I'm just looking it up here now to see can I get a definitive answer to this because it's a bit confusing. Now, let's see what it says here.
If you wonder how the game's going, France are playing brilliant. Ireland are just chasing shadows. So that's why we're talking
Right,
about
Evan
this.
Ferguson cannot play for England. Right,
Thank Christ.
and the reason being is
He's
on
in
my
Mia's
screen a
dungeon.
minute ago. Now it's gone. Hang on.
He's in
Okay, here
Mia's
we go.
dungeon. That's where he is.
Okay. Previously, FIFA rules declared that once a player played any senior competitive fixture for a country, they were prevented from making a switch. That is why the likes of Declan Rice was allowed to play for 3 friendlies for Ireland, although 1 competitive appearance at the time would have tied him down. But UEFA made a change to the rules in the Congress in 2020 to allow players who have played competitive matches to switch. This was to effectively prevent a situation where a player will be brought in to play 1 senior competitive game, thus tying them down to 1 country for good. That said, the recent FIFA rule change does have several clauses, and that appears to have been the source of some misunderstanding in the UK press regarding Ferguson's future. FIFA's current rules declare that in the event a player who has played 1 competitive game wants to switch, that player can have played no more than 3 senior international games, whether in official competitions or non-competitive friendlies. Ferguson made his debut against Norway last November before further friendly appearances against Malta and Latvia. But once Ferguson played for France in last March, his 4th appearance, he is not eligible to switch. So bye-bye England, he's staying with us.
That conversation's now done. That's it. It's done. Move on. Next conversation. Yeah. There you go. FIFA President Philip Brady just declared that Evan Ferguson cannot play for England, and that's now how many brown paper bags did they have to give you to pass that rule?
Yeah, it's true. A big one, actually. Big Tesco bag. But it's just lucky he played against France the last time, because if he hadn't, he would be up for auction now. He'd be eligible to switch. Come on, McLean. Go on,
son. Go on.
Stay there.
Stay in. I tell you, has Obi-Wan gone off? Obi-Wan Kenobi, is he still on?
Yeah, I think he might have. Yeah.
Oh, haven't seen him. That's my nickname for him now, Obi-Wan.
Just Connolly got clattered then again for.
He might have to go off as well. Yeah. The French are dirty bastards. I'm telling you that now. Excuse my language.
That was a sort of a block tackle on him.
So now the referee decides to stop the game. Right. About 5 minutes later, he gets clattered. Oh, I tell you, I might stop the game here now. I tell you, this French, they're dirty bastards, Philip. I'm sorry.
That's true. Any team, most teams have got a few hard men in them, and they'll. That was a 50-50 now, to be honest.
Oh, look at him. He's ready, filling me with enthusiasm. Look at him. Look at him. Pumped up now. They're making a double sub here, I think, Philip.
Yeah.
Or they're making another substitution. Is he coming? I still can't believe we didn't get that penalty, by the way. I'm still fuming over that. That was
I think you'll find he gave a free kick against Ireland.
Yeah, but the point is, Philip, we see them chant. Who's coming off here? Do you know Connolly? Who's coming off? Oh, Obi-Wan Kenobi's coming off.
Obi-Wan Kenobi's coming off.
Oh, Obi-Wan. He done his best. Bless him. And I like this fella coming on.
He's blessing himself with that hand. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, he's a little live wire. He really is, that fella.
Well, he's got 7 minutes plus injury time to do the business.
Look, I was last night, Philip. Ireland were 3-1 down to England, and I scored 2 goals in injury time to get a draw at Wembley. So if I can do it, this team can do it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Slight difference, Dermot. Slight difference.
Yeah. What's he saying to that? I love watching Stephen Kenny. He's quite funny with his movements when he's trying to say something's happened on the pitch. It's like nobody listens to him.
Yeah, probably not.
No. Oh, dear. It's a good job Dave wasn't on tonight. I think his blood pressure might have been up to 185. I think I don't know if he is or not. Dave, if you are still watching this, let us know if you're okay. We've tried to make it as fun as possible tonight, me and Philip. France are on the attack. Griezmann. Who's Griezmann going to give it to?
They haven't had a goal in yet in 5 matches. That was a good block.
Oh, well blocked. Well done, Ireland.
No way yet.
Yeah, just give it back to the French. Yeah, why don't you? Oh. You're going to start thinking for your man of the match, Philip?
Oh God.
I tell you, I tell you, for me, Bazzuno, Obi-Wan for me for Ireland, but the 2 I put up for us.
Bazuma's only had 1 save to make, really. 2 maybe.
Yeah,
I'd say Benny's been the best Irish player I think so far, and he's done off.
I think Griezmann's been good.
Offside.
Yeah, for me, Griezmann's been brilliant for France tonight. I have to say.
Oh, he took it away from his own man there. That could have been another one. Now, come on, lads. Let's go.
Go on, Ireland. Go on. Here comes the substitute now. Jedi Master. Look at him. Oh, free kick. Yellow card. Book him. Yeah, book him.
Griezmann.
Yeah, that's it. Well done, referee. Well done. You can go back to Switzerland now with a few more Swiss money in your back pocket.
German. He's German.
It's all Euros at the end of the day. Is he German?
What's the way
I thought the ref
German,
was
yeah.
Is he?
No, it's German. I think the VAR official is Swiss.
All right.
Oh, the number 5. He took it off him. Oh dear.
Oh no. We've got Carl Simpson says, what you don't realise, Stephen Kenny has got an earphone in the ear with Bewitched greatest hits on the loop.
Jesus, yeah.
I quite like Bewitched, but I have quite had guilty pleasures back in the day.
Back of the net.
Come on, McLean, now get one in. Go on, Duffy, get it on your head. Give us something to scream about and shout about. Yeah. Ooh.
That was a bit too near him now.
Oh. Makes you want to watch Tottenham again, doesn't it, Philip?
Yeah, I hate these international breaks, to be honest with you. Yeah. Get back to it. Sheffield United at home next week. That should be a tasty one then.
But I was just thinking there, Philip. We've had really great Irish players for Spurs over the years, from north and south, Philip, really. Pat Jennings, Danny Blanchflower, Jerry Armstrong. Who else? Chris Hughton.
Gary Doherty.
Oh, you can't forget the Ginger Pele.
Jimmy Holmes. Who else have we had? Stephen Kelly, even. Stephen Kelly, the guys on the
Stephen Carr.
Stephen Carr, yeah.
Carl here. Good point. Answer this one's for you, Philip. I'll let you answer this because I'm just going to give a bias how France are on the attack. Mapai has been kept quiet all evening, Philip.
Yeah.
I don't think he's the player. I agree with you. I don't think he's as good as everyone makes him out to be.
I think he's overrated. Like, I mean, there's 2 games he's done very little. I think he's a bit of a flash Harry. He turns up in big games, but bit of not a flat track bully, but I just don't see where the massive money he thinks he's worth comes from.
Yeah,
and he's a good player, decent player, but he's not that good.
Do you think France are one of the favourites, to win the European Championships, Philip, for what you've seen?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course they are. Yeah, France would always be there or thereabouts.
Who would you reckon? France, Spain, Germany, Italy?
I'd say England have got a good chance. Because England normally get a decent enough group. Yeah, I think England have a good chance. Yeah. They want to go one better than the last time, so.
Yeah. Look, very quickly on England, I'll get to Carl Simpson. Simon Jordan said
handball.
That was handball. Simon Jordan was saying the other day that the only thing holding England back is actually Gareth Southgate. Do you agree with that? Or like Ireland, do you think what's holding us back is Stephen Kenny?
No, I think Southgate's okay. He's done a good job for England. It's not his fault Harry Kane missed a penalty in the semi-final or whatever. So no, I think he's done a good job. Put it like this, if Southgate got the sack from England. I wouldn't mind having them over here. But
I wouldn't either, actually, Philip. I'm being serious on that.
no, it wouldn't be.
I
Although
never thought of it. That's actually a very good point.
He's going to go
Yeah.
after the Europeans, but you know, I can't see him taking on Ireland, to be honest with you. But
we've got 6 minutes of injury time.
6. He'll go back into club management, let's say.
Yeah. Carl Simpson says, don't get me wrong, Stephen Kenny's a nice person. Seems like a nice bloke, just not the manager to take your nation forward.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to put it.
Yeah. I'm surprised you're saying Gareth Southgate, Philip. That surprised me this evening.
No, I don't see anything wrong with Southgate, you know. I mean, I think England have to be managed by an English manager. The likes of bringing in, remember Capello, whatever you call them, and English and non-English guys didn't work very well for them. I know they had Sam Allardyce for the last about 10 minutes, but I think Southgate's done a good job, really. You know.
Well, I think Ireland should be managed by an Irishman, but there isn't many.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's not that many of them, you know.
Yeah.
Now, but England have been favoured now with some ridiculously favourable draws in some of the competitions. Though they always seem to get a decent, you know, not that harder. What's he doing now?
Yeah, but there is. What's he done? Is he giving out a free kick to Ireland here against Ireland?
No, I think he's just showing that.
That's some skill by the French. Do you know what? I still reckon Roy Keane, for me, I'd love him to be the next Ireland manager. I really would. I think he'd shake it up. He would get a nation behind him. I don't think that. Look, as much as we love the national side, I don't think Stephen Kenny's got the support, say, like a Mick McCarthy did, or Martin O'Neill did, or Jack Charlton did. Roy Keane will have that nation behind him. Do you know what I mean? I don't think Stephen Kenny's got that.
It also Roy Keane. I can't see him ever getting the job because Roy Keane's a maverick. The FAI would like someone who'll just bow down and do their bidding. Can you see Roy Keane doing that? If you told Roy Keane, it'd be like a joke I heard once about a comedian was hired to do the comparing at a corporate event, and he says, "Right, the chairman has given me a list of things I'm not allowed to talk about tonight. I just want to go through them to make sure I leave none of them out." That'd be Roy Keane. He'd do exactly the opposite of what he's supposed to do, you know, which would be a great thing, absolutely great. But I can never see it happening.
So a bit like a Brian Clough, Brian Clough never got the England job.
A bit of a rebel, a bit of a renegade.
But wouldn't he get a nation behind the team, though?
He'd certainly get Cork behind them. Yeah, he would, certainly. Yeah, I think so.
Mind you, Cork.
Roy Keane is the best pundit on TV. There's no doubt about it.
Yes.
He is brilliant.
Him and Michael Richards, the pair of them together are so funny.
They're good actors. They're a good double act, all right. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we all know Cork thinks it's its own country anyway.
What a miss! What a miss!
What a miss!
Again? No, it's not. It's
no, it's Turan.
Bloody hell! I would have scored that one. All you had to do was head it up, not down.
What do you reckon to that one? Carl says Pep is the next England manager.
Oh yeah, there's talk of Guardiola. Yeah. Once he's done everything with Man City, he'll move on to England. Yeah, it could well be.
Do you think he could?
Yeah.
The Gareth Southgate thing threw me. You would think he'd be good for it. That's really thrown me tonight, Philip. That's the last person I would think you want to take over the Irish job.
No, if he was available, I mean, I don't think it's going to happen. But I think if he can do, he's Gareth Southgate is well used to dealing with players from lower leagues and lower this and the other. So I think he'd be well fit to look after the Irish job. But I don't think it'll ever happen. But you know, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be given out if he was appointed.
Do you think we would get behind another England man to take over our top like we did for Jack Charlton, or do you think it's different time?
Yes, we've got history behind that, so why wouldn't we?
Yeah. Robbie Keane or Damien Duff. I think the both of them as a double act would be great.
I say Keane would be the senior man there because because Duffo's only managed at Superman.
Yeah. But see, again, there'd be people that would put a fire under your belly that would, if you weren't pulling your weight, would put a rocket up your ass.
Yeah, but
Do
you
you know
wouldn't
what I
be in
mean?
the team. You wouldn't be
No.
in the squad unless you're 100% committed.
There's too many
Oof.
players in this Irish team, Philip, are too comfortable to think we know we're going to get picked. A bit like how certain players were at Tottenham. We know we're going to get picked. That don't deserve to be picked.
We don't have the range, or we don't have the depth of talent that we used to have. Well, you need to have two players fighting for every position, and you're right. Ireland doesn't have that at the moment.
No,
and you do get a bit cold. You know that no matter how badly you're playing, you're going to be in the next squad.
Is that an FAI problem? Is that a problem that they haven't with the Irish league?
Problem. It's a problem. This oops, there's a chance for France here.
Mbappé. What's he going to do? Oh,
I guarantee you. All right. No, it's the fact that all the foreign players coming into the various leagues is reducing the chances for the young Irish lads coming through. And that's what the problem is.
But surely then the FAI should then try to promote the Irish league and make it a better league.
Yeah, but how can they do it when the money's not there? The money is not there. There's no Sky money in the Irish league. Okay, the Irish league games have been very well attended this season. They're all nearly full. But But no, it's all the FAI can hope for is that UEFA would change the rules a bit regarding number of foreign players allowed. And that's the game over now, 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0. We've lost. Of course, Ireland have gone to France. They've lost 2-0. I'll take that off now. Not much to say on it, really.
Not really. No, I think we'll just call it a night after that. We've lost 2-0. We'll just run down the other results before.
Just one quick question though, Philip. Just on what you're talking about, just for 5 minutes, and then we'll go. You're saying about the Irish League now, Sky money. Surely then should RTE, who are covering the league, should they go down the same route as what the GAA have done? The GAA have done part RTE, part Sky. Surely the FAA.
That's a disaster. What the GAA did. It's an absolute disaster. It's caused more upheaval. There's people living in country areas with no broadband cannot see GAA matches anymore because of that. It's an absolute disgrace. It's what the GAA did. And the FAI did the same. They would absolutely shoot themselves in the foot. Absolutely.
But how can the FAI promote the Irish League and get big? I mean,
they can't do it. The economies of scale aren't big enough. A big crowd at a League of Ireland game is 3,000 or 4,000 people.
Yeah, but surely can they not join the leagues north and south together?
Listen, they've done it with the rugby's working. That would never happen. In fact, I wouldn't want that to happen because there is. I said it the other day there in Northern Ireland, right? A soccer fan in Northern Ireland does not support the Northern team; they support the Republic. If they're of Catholic origin, that's the way it is. That would never work. Never work. So
and of course we're fourth in the group now. France are top with 15 points. They've qualified 5 out of 5. The Dutch are in second, 6 points. Greece are on 6 points as well, and we're next with 4 points.
We literally have to beat Holland. Have to beat Holland.
Yeah. What's the rest of the scores from the round the grounds, Philip? You're going to give them before we get your man of the match.
Kazakhstan 0, Finland 1 from earlier. Lithuania 2, Montenegro 2. Mm-hmm. Czech Republic 1, Albania 1. Denmark 4, San Marino 0. With let me see, Højbjerg scored the first goal for Denmark. France 2, Ireland 0. Netherlands 3, Greece 0. Poland 2, Faroe Islands 0. Serbia 1, Hungary 2. Slovenia 4, Northern Ireland 2. That's it.
There you go. Carl Simpson. Got Scott Parker already. How?
Eddie Howe, yeah.
Eddie Howe for
Eddie
me,
Howe, yeah, I like him, yeah.
Scott Parker's not a bad shout either, to be fair.
Yeah, Eddie Howe be a better bet though, I think.
But I do not think Stephen Kenny will be getting his contract renewed. Well, you never know. You never know with the FA.
It's not at the end of the campaign, but there will be a lot of managers shifting seats at the end of this campaign. So you never know what might crop up for us,
Yeah. Philip, look, we're on tomorrow at 4, and of course we're back on tomorrow at night with the Cockerel Clock podcast. Tomorrow's sort of a international feeling where we're going to build up to the week, the rest of the games, looking ahead to the games at the weekend, early next week. I'm looking at England's game against Ukraine on Saturday, looking at Ireland's game on Sunday against the Dutch. Going over some of the results and a bit of the Ireland game. The podcast, me and Philip, we're going to start talking about the games, but it's going to be more of a wide-ranging conversation about the whole European football and the championship. Bit of everything.
It's hard to put a bit of everything in it.
Yeah.
You know,
And then Sunday, if things go well, so keep your eyes out for this. We are trying to get a guest to host the watch long here on somewhere. Me and Philip are at the game. If that goes ahead, we will be popping on more of that coming. I'll let you know tomorrow night, the podcast. Philip, thank you again for watching. I'm sorry I've bored you for the last hour and a half on a Thursday evening.
Just a pity the result didn't work out, but no, we didn't disgrace ourselves. We weren't disgraced.
No, I love when you and me get going about Stephen Kenny. I do love that because it's great banter between us because we've got.
I'll tell you what, you start slagging them off on Sunday now. You're on your own, kid. I'll tell you.
I'm hiding behind you. Who's this fella? He's my granddad. See him.
Oh, shut up, you! Jesus, get out. Right. Finish while you're ahead now, Dermot, before I say something. Go on.
Yeah. Okay. Fred, what's Fred up to tonight? Oh, sorry. We've been sponsored. Let's do this very quickly and then we will go. We have to do it. Hang on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it now? Where is it? Is this it? Philip? If you want to look like Donald Trump, then get down to some American courthouse and have your picture taken like this man. It only costs you $1.99. You get to go around on all the internet, and I don't know, Philip, he looks really happy in that picture. He just looked like he just watched us play France, and he looks upset. So there you go. So there you go. So if you want to be like Donald Trump, go to America, down to some courthouse and get your picture taken. This is what he looks like first thing in the morning when he gets up in the morning. That's him there first thing in the morning saying, I am president. Philip, last but least, what's Fred up to tonight? If I can find Fred.
It's just the average Irish fan jumping through the window when we heard we lost. You know, it's
on that bombshell.
At all. She's hilarious, that wife.
Yeah. Yeah, she is.
She closed the glass and forgot to tell him, didn't tell him.
Yeah. Well, listen, on that bombshell, thank you all for watching tonight. God bless you. We're back tomorrow at 4. And of course, we're back tomorrow night at 9 o'clock with the Cockerel Clock podcast. Whatever you do, enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Come on, you boys. Come on, you boys in green. We can beat the Dutch.
Thank you.